On this 2020 to 2025 Honda CR-V 2.0 Hybrid, P0480 is for a radiator cooling fan control system malfunction. In plain terms, the ICM may not be seeing the expected pulse signal from the RFC unit, so the vehicle can flag the fan control system as abnormal. The driver may notice the radiator fan not working properly, the A/C condenser fan not working properly, or both fans acting up. The possible fault areas are the fan and RFC units, their power, ground, and control circuits, and only after the other checks are normal, the ICM. Before diving into the code-specific checks, start with the basic troubleshooting approach so you do not chase the wrong branch. Then use the actual failure behavior to narrow the path instead of testing everything blindly. Start by running the HDS radiator fan test. Let the test tell you which side of the system is not responding. If the radiator fan does not work properly, work the radiator fan side. If the A/C condenser fan does not work properly, work the condenser fan side. If both fans do not work properly, follow the checks that cover both sides. For confirmation, turn the vehicle to the on mode and wait 15 seconds. For the radiator fan side with IG mode OFF, disconnect the radiator fan motor/RFC unit connector 4P and disconnect ICM connector P36P. Before probing, make sure the connector terminal locations are positively identified. If they are not, pause and do not guess at connector pins. Check the +B RFC main feed for 12V battery voltage. Then check the main FAN motor and FAN control open wire paths. Each should be less than 1 ohms. When you are on the both fans path, the GND open wire check should also be less than 1 ohms. For a FAN control short to ground check, the normal result is more than 1 ohms. If any of these checks are abnormal, treat it as a circuit problem. If the power supply check is abnormal, continue with the additional power supply inspection to locate the failure. For the A/C condenser fan side, again with IG mode OFF, disconnect the A/C condenser fan motor/RFC unit connector 4P and disconnect ICM connector P36P. Confirm the terminals before testing. Check the +B RFC SUB feed for 12V battery voltage. The SUB FAN motor and main FAN control open wire checks should each be less than 1 ohms. When you are on the both fans path, the GND open wire check should also be less than 1 ohms. For a main FAN control short to ground check, the normal result is more than 1 ohms. If the inspection is abnormal, there is a problem in the circuit. If the power supply side is the abnormal part of the table, continue with the additional power supply inspection to locate the failure. Once the external circuit is normal, check the fan motor and RFC unit. There is a useful shortcut here. This fan/RFC unit check can be done before the individual inspections because it covers the same inspection area. But if it fails, you still need to continue with the individual checks to find out exactly which item failed. For the radiator fan motor/RFC unit check, swap the connections of the radiator fan motor/RFC unit connector 4P and the A/C condenser fan motor/RFC unit connector 4P. Then run the HDS radiator fan test. The normal result is that the radiator fan works properly. If that test is abnormal, there is a problem with the radiator fan motor/RFC unit. For the A/C condenser fan motor/RFC unit check, use the same connector swap. Run the HDS radiator fan test, and the normal result is that the A/C condenser fan works properly. If that test is abnormal, there is a problem with the A/C condenser fan motor/RFC unit. Only after the other inspection items show normal should you move the fault call to the ICM. The clean way through P0480 is simple. Command the fans, follow the failed side, prove the power, ground, and control circuits, then use the connector swap test to separate a fan/RFC unit problem from the remaining control side. For more diagnostic training, visit Diagnostics.com.